I'm just wondering whether you back at home still think it's an April Fool's prank. I don't know. I don't know what they still think, because we said in the morning that we'll be hosting UB40, right? So do you think it's a prank? Do you think it's real? What do you think, Willis? Quite a number of people that say I'm lying.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, you're lying. It's a prank.
It's a prank.
April Fools.
But who are these then?
Yeah, we're about to find out.
Who are all my guests? I mean, come on, show them. Release them to the world. Release them. Okay, all right. Before we get people excited, we need to be sure. We want to say it's UB40's #1 tribute band that has joined us in studio this morning. And if you listen to me kindly, I explained what exactly that meant. But don't worry, we'll get to know who these guys are. But quickly, Karibuni Kenya, that means welcome to Kenya. Very good morning to you. Thank you for coming. And this guy here called Neil is the events manager. There's a very big event happening this weekend. But before we get there, I'll ask you to quickly introduce us to this gentleman.
Well, in short, they're called the Rats in the Kitchen, the #1 UB40 tribute in the world, the award-winning tribute, and the best known by that name. So you can just call them the Rats.
The Rats. Why the Rats?
Why the Rats and why in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Well, it was a UB40 song called Rat in the Kitchen.
Yes.
Wrote many years ago now. It's all about inner city life in Birmingham, which is where we're from. And it just seemed appropriate for us.
Okay. Formed in 1998, why did you see the need to come together?
Well, Birmingham's a melting pot of cultures, and it's our love of the music, really, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, why UB40? Why did you decide, to be a tribute band for UB40?
Well, it's the music we grew up listening to. We're from the same city as them, and in Birmingham they're still as big now as they always have been. So yeah, it's our music.
Quite a number of tribute bands have come up as well back in the UK, but you guys are considered #1. What's the secret?
Well, we've been doing it the longest. Yeah.
Passion,
yeah, just the passion for it. We put a lot of effort into it. There's a lot of bands that try and cut corners just in it to try and make money, so they'll have backing tracks rather than a live brass section. We decided from day one to go, like UB40, have an 8-member band and get as close to the real thing as we can.
What kind of work goes into, just to paint a picture for us, like what kind of work goes into like practicing or getting ready for an event in terms of, like you said, the passion, the rehearsals, the band, and all that?
Well, I mean, we've been doing it a long time now. Was it 18 years? 18 years.
So 19 years.
So, a lot of it, I mean, we don't practice every week because we're working all the time. We sort of learn new stuff on the road. We improve things as we're going. It's sort of it's a constant, ongoing process, really. If we do have to learn something new, then we'll get into the studio. We'll all learn our parts separately, and then just keep working on it till it's right.
Do you ever just get on stage and just wing it?
That's right. We won't today.
No, we're not that sort of act. It's like I say, we've put a lot of effort into it's a show. We're not just a band getting on and playing songs. We like to think it's a show that it all links together. There's audience participation. We get people dancing and singing along and having fun with us. So it's an organised show. We can't just go out and wing it. It wouldn't work for what we do.
Okay, let me ask, how does this work? Because, and no offense to the older people, but I'm seeing very young people in, the group as well. Those two are young, relatively young, and then there's this Dan here who's also young. How did that come about?
Well, to me, music doesn't have an age or a genre of anything special or a sex, male or female. Something you feel from inside and something you want to share and give from yourself. So as a collective, it's good, So that's my. And
weren't there any females then?
No females. I was asking the same thing, like with UB40. We're just trying to,
there was one a long time ago.
Yeah, originally, we had a backing singer, but it's who we're emulating, really. So we try and, mirror image, really.
Right to the T.
In the terms of.
That's right.
Musicians.
Of course, you've traveled the world. You're on a tour right now. first time in Africa.
It is,
Kenya is a
yes.
country of choice. Thank you very much for choosing it. How's your experience been? I hear you've been here since Tuesday.
Yes.
How has it been?
It's been overwhelming, the hospitality from Stanley Hotel,
Amazing.
Neil himself, and the
Amazing.
people. It's just been
The family
phenomenal,
hotel
really,
has just been fantastic. The staff there are phenomenal. They've really looked after us. The building's just beautiful. Yeah, it's a great place.
Any
I fell in love with
similarities
Kenya a little
between
bit.
here and back home?
the rain.
Any similarities?
The rain.
The rain.
We drive on the same side of the road.
Yeah. Well, we just said, I told you this morning, you came with the rain. We were fine.
Sorry about
with
that.
the sunshine, we were fine. Then you came. But those are blessings. Thank you very much. So you're in Kenya and you're having a gig tomorrow. Maybe, Neil, you can tell us more about that?
Well, the gig's happening at the Safari Park, like I think everybody knows. We've got VIP section where you served dinner as well. So there's VVIP tables, and there's this theater section and the back rows as well. So we're expecting a small crowd because it's not a huge venue, so we generally cater to doing shows between 500 to 800 people. So that's the kind of show it's going to be, and it's going to be one hell of a show. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys then.
Okay. And how do you guys manage to do 3 hours? Because on your poster it says 3 hours non-stop, you know. What's the secret?
We do various different shows. You know, there's different sort of setups. We do the basic show. We would do sort of 2 1-hour slots, about 2 hours. But we've got up to 3 hours worth of. You know, if we need to swap things around and change things, depending on the venue or the crowd, we can, you know, make it a bit more mellow or liven it up a bit with changing some songs around.
And you're known the world over. How is the reception? I can imagine it's a bit overwhelming. You know, do you guys feel like you've lived up to UB40's standards, or is it, you know, a daily struggle? Are you still, you know, working?
We're very proud of what we've achieved, obviously. I mean, for a tribute band to become as successful as we have, I mean, it probably helps that we've been endorsed by UB40 themselves, and that, you know, that helps us out a bit. We've worked with them as well in the past with members of the original band. And yeah, I mean, I can't really explain it. It's just grown and grown from, you know, 18 years ago doing little gigs for free in backstreet pubs and things like that, and now here we are in Kenya. It's amazing.
Okay.
And you said you've done for 18 years, and you've been going like for 18 years now. So how, like even since '98, how do you keep it together? I mean, I'm sure there's different personalities.
Yeah, there is. I mean, it's not the same original lineup. There's a sort of hardcore of the band, which is Dave started the band.
Right.
It was his idea. He went to see a UB40 tribute band, and they weren't very good, and he just thought, I could do better than that. So that was where it started from. Thank you to that of the UB40 band. And so he started with Joey Evans there, a keyboard player, and Paul Benjamin, our bass player at the end. And I joined a couple of years later, and yeah, ever since then, there's been various members have come and gone, but we've been this lineup for about 3 years now. So we've kind of settled, and I think we've hit our peak at the moment. We're
one big happy family.
Yeah.
Do you have space for one more? Should I want to ship him?
Yes.
What was that, sorry?
Do you have space for one more, just in case I want to ship him?
Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
We can always squeeze another one in.
Yeah, you can squeeze another one. Okay. Is the band open to new members?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
No.
You're done.
Well, people progress and move on, and then obviously we will replace them.
At the moment, it's working. You see, like the set that we have, the family we have, it's working. There's nothing wrong. There's no screws loose. This is a tight ship. Right?
We have toyed with the idea of adding a percussionist, which we did have at one point a few years ago, very briefly, and it did add a sort of different dimension to it. But that would mean we'd be a 9-piece band then, which UB40 aren't. They're an 8-piece band, and we like to keep it as real as we can, really. But Dan, as our drummer, is a fantastic drummer, and he adds another dimension to the band since he's joined, and he can do a lot of the percussion sounds himself from there.
So he's a jack of all trades, just trying to fit into wherever you need.
Yeah.
Master of none.
A jack of all trades, master of none. Okay.
We're going to have to find that out.
Okay. Tomorrow. Yeah, that's about it. Okay.
Life is safari, is a journey, so you know, you don't know everything one time. You have to find out things slowly.
Sure. Yes. I agree. We have a lot of bands coming up in Kenya, and we host quite a number of bands. As every day we have a different band. Right. And just for the guys who are watching and want to get into the music industry, what would you tell them? You know, what's the secret? How do we keep it together? How do we make sure that we're here 18 years later?
Work hard. Yeah, be honest, true to yourself, true to the members of the band that you're working with, you know, and be passionate, like divinely passionate from yourself. Give what you're giving. Don't think, just give from your heart. That's the gift. That's the key.
Okay, and what do you want to say?
Yeah, work hard, be dedicated, follow your dreams, basically. That's right.
Also, we don't do this for the money. You know, we all have day jobs as well. You know, we do earn money doing this, but if it becomes about the money, if it becomes a job, then it turns into something completely different. We do it for the love of it, for the passion of the music that we grew up listening to, and so that's why it remains sort of, you know, important to us.
And how do you balance it then? Because you have, like you said, you have day jobs, you have a band, I'm sure you have families. So how do you?
It's hard. We spend more time with these guys in and out buses, up and down motorways, than we do our own fabric. You know, so
it can be difficult, but you know, you need an understanding partner.
We're out every weekend without fail. You know.
Yeah.
We do cruise ships, so we've been.
It must be a bit tough. It must be a bit tough.
So.
But this is the life we choose, you know. We love it, you know.
When I'm 21,
oh yeah, you have a long way to go. So, 21, you have a long way to go. So before you settle down. Okay. All right then. Well, once again, thank you very much for joining us this morning, guys. Really appreciate. And of course, you are not going to leave without singing, because you have to sing a song. I mean, it's just it's only right.
Yeah, we have a special song.
Well, we were going to, we were hoping to actually do a full band performance, but there's no drum kit or anything.
Sorry.
But I can sing a song for you if you like.
Yeah. Okay.
Want to sing you a song? Yeah. In fact, we could all.
Yeah. We can join in.
You'll all know this one. If I start it off, you all join in. Yeah.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Yeah, the big
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
What do you think of the song?
Yeah, we got you, homie.
Happy birthday.
We got you.
Thank you.
Good one, man.
We got you, homie. Yeah, you didn't see that coming, did you? Okay, so there is your cake. Happy birthday. He's a very big Manchester United fan.
Yeah, man. That's good.
Are you also a Manchester United?
No, I don't really follow football.
No? No? Who's a Manchester United fan?
Excellent cat.
Who is the Manchester
No, I'm
United?
not. You're on your own. All right.
I will be the Manchester.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
because
you
from
think-
Birmingham. Yeah,
Oh, you are.
I was born in
And
Manchester.
Birmingham City. Oh, man.
All right. In fact, I need to turn this because it says your favorite quote for the camera.
Excellent cake.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. So some people look like me and Manchester United.
The great Manchester United.
They're great.
Thank you so much,
Wow,
guys,
thank
for
you.
that.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate
for having
it.
us.
Really
Thank
appreciate it.
We'll see you tomorrow, yeah?
Yes,
We'll
see you tomorrow, and we appreciate and all the best tomorrow, right? All the best. Go rock on. All right, we're coming to the end of the Power Breakfast Show. What camera am I looking at? Am I looking at any camera or just speak? Okay. Oh, okay. Cut the cake first before
I
we
cut
go.
the cake,
Yeah, it's your cake.
but I haven't Snapchatted it. I
There are
haven't
people taking pictures.
Instagrammed it.
There are people taking pictures.
Okay, then I'll take a picture first. Since it's now that you got a bit more time.
Yeah.
I'll
All
take
right.
a picture first of it.
This is how special it is. You have to get your selfies.
Yeah.
You know?
to get-
Can I
But
get
you
a picture
have-
with the cake?
Okay, hold on.
I like that. Okay, cut your cake
Alright.
so you can close the show. I want to see whether there's cake in there.
Yeah, let's see if it's real cake or it's an April Fool's Day for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be a stone in
I don't want
there.
to cut Manchester United. I'll cut this other side.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's
Is
nice
it?
Cake.
There you go.
Nice cake, yeah.
It's real cake.
Yes, man.
Woo! Cut the quote. Okay.
So it's cake.
It's real cake.
Okay. Alright. He's getting overwhelmed.
I know.
He's so overwhelmed.
You don't want to help me, Kiriko?
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I knew. Because that always happens. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
That always happens. Yeah, it's a cake.
Yeah, it's a real cake.
I mean, really?
Ladies and gentlemen, ni keki ya ukweli. Real cake.
Sorry, I've touched it in my hands,
Doesn't matter.
Don't worry.
but they're clean, I promise
No
you.
problem.
I promise you they're
It's okay.
clean.
Can't believe you guys did that.
Okay. You have to feed your guests, Phyllis.
Yes.
Umbese, come down and sing for the for Rabu.
Does sound wicked in him.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Feed your guests as we come to the end.
We'll give all of them a plate first.
Well, they're not enough, but
My
anyway.
mom must be so proud right now.
Yeah. You should get a picture of you do this.
Yeah, I know, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen quite often. So.
Look, Mama, I made it.
I made it all myself.
Right.
All right.
So where you plate there? Where you plate there? You want to share with
Thank you.
There you go.
Well, we're coming to the end of the Power Breakfast show for this Friday. I want to say many thanks for joining us this week. We do hope that you've been informed, you've been entertained and educated. What about the guys at the back?
Oh.
Like, really, Raburu, I taught you better. Okay. On behalf of everyone, we thank you for joining us. Have a fantastic weekend. Be kind to one another. Don't forget to smile and keep warm. The rains are here, yeah? Be responsible. We'll see you on Monday, same time, same place. Bye.